Okay, good morning, class. How are you
Morning,
today?
sir.
Good morning,
How are
sir.
you?
Okay, so how are you today?
We're fine, sir.
Okay, that's good to hear. Okay, but before we start our class, kindly read our classroom rules.
Classroom rules. Treat
Treat
others with
others with respect at
respect
all
at all
times.
times.
Behave and
Behave and
participate.
participate.
Listen and follow directions. Please
O-
raise your right hand if you have concern and think and collaborate with your classmates.
Okay, thank you for that. So I hope that these rules will be maintained throughout our class session. Is that clear, class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So before anything else, let us review our past lesson if you really have understood our past lesson. So I have here the flip tiles and each of them have different questions. I will be choosing random students to answer the question. Okay, so I will choose random students to answer questions and each uh, tiles has a question. I will be randomly choosing the student. Okay, so where is Miss Yaral?
Sir.
Okay, kindly choose a number.
Uh, number 2, sir.
Okay, number two. So your question is, what type of conjunction should we use to construct a compound sentence?
I think, sir, the type of conjunction that we should use to construct a compound sentence are the fanboys, which is the and, the for, and so on.
Okay, that's right. Or you can call them the coordinating conjunction or the fanboys. Okay, good job, Miss Yaral. Another one. Where is Miss Tanya?
Sir.
Can you choose a number, please?
Number 3, sir.
Number three. So your question is, what are the seven coordinating conjunctions?
The 7 coordinating conjunctions are for, and, nor, by, or, yet, and so.
Okay, that is correct. So clap your hands. Okay, so I can see that you really have understood our past lesson. So great job, class. Okay, pause na. Nag-ulit kita. Mata sa review. Motivation na. Guess the gibberish. Uy, kutiha, ani magkuhan-kuhan. Uy, kuti kay siya share screen. Lain na po yung kuhan. So we will have another activity called Guess the Gibberish. I will show some gibberish words through the mystery box that are related to our topic. And afterwards, you will discover the right word. And after that, I will ask question to the chosen student about the given word. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's start. Okay. Now we have three mystery box, and I will still randomly call some students. Okay, can I call Miss Tanya?
Sir,
Okay, kindly pick a number, please.
I'll pick number 2, sir.
Number two. So your gibberish word is what is that word?
Dependent clause, sir.
Okay, so it is independent clause. Now, Miss Tanya, can you tell me about independent clause?
Well, dependent clause, sir, is a clause that cannot stand alone or cannot stand alone as a sentence, sir.
Okay, that is right. Very good, Miss Tanya. Okay, another student to answer. Can I call Miss Yaral?
Sir,
Okay, kindly
please, sir.
choose a mystery box.
Number 3, sir.
Number 3. So your gibberish word is, what is that word?
Subordinate conjunctions.
Okay, that is subordinate conjunction. So Miss Yaral, can you tell me what is subordinate conjunction?
A subordinate conjunction, sir, are words or phrases that connect the dependent clauses and independent clauses.
Okay, that's right. Very good, Miss Yaral. So subordinate conjunctions are conjunctions that links sub subordinate clauses or dependent clauses to the independent clause. So very good, class. Clap your hands because you did a great job. So our topic for today, class, is complex sentences. Now, before we proceed to our lesson, kindly read our objectives, please.
Objectives.
Objectives.
At
At
the
the
end of the
end of the
lesson,
lesson, students are expected
students
to
are expected to A. Identify the relationship between independent and dependent clauses within a complex sentence. B. Construct complex sentences using appropriate subordinators. And C. Share their thoughts about the importance of respecting one another.
Okay, so can we attain this class at the end of the session?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's very good to hear. Now, are you ready for another activity, class?
Yes, sir.
Of course you are. Now, the activity is called Find a Clause. So I will divide you into 4 groups and I will be showing a QR code which will direct you to a paragraph. And in that paragraph, you will underline the dependent clause and enclose in square brackets the independent clause through Microsoft Word. Now, after doing that, I will let you submit your work in Google Classroom. So these are the groups. We have 4 groups, and I will give you 5 minutes to conduct the activity. So here is the QR code. Can you scan, please? Okay, are you done scanning?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Now I will give you 5 minutes. Your timer starts now. Okay, so all of your answers are correct. So you did a great job, class. Clap your hands and say, yay,
Yay!
Yay!
yay. Now I will be asking questions to random students. So can I call Miss Tanya?
Sir,
Okay, so why should we take care of animals?
we should take care of animals, sir, because they are also a source of our food as a human being. We should um, consider them as our support of our living.
Okay, very good, Miss Tanya. That is right. So we should take care of animals because they are just like us humans who can feel what we feel. They can feel love, they can feel anger, they can feel happiness, and they deserve also to be treated the way we want to be treated. Okay, can I call Miss Yoral?
Sir,
Okay, so here's your question. So if you were given a chance to become an animal, what would you like to become and why?
so if I were given a chance, sir, to become an animal, I would prefer to be dolphin
Hmm?
because dolphin is what the other scientists said that dolphins are one of the most genius animal in an aquatic or in an ocean, living in the ocean. And I also love ocean. That's why I prefer to be a dolphin.
Okay, that's very good. So dolphins are a really cute creature as well. Okay, thank you for that, Miss Yoral. Okay, so complex sentence consists of an independent clause plus a dependent clause. Now, I know all of us already know what independent clauses and dependent clauses are. Now, what is independent clause again, Ms. Ural?
So independent clause, sir, it is a clause that can stand alone by itself without the help of the independent clause.
Okay, so independent clauses are clauses that can stand alone or that has a complete thought. Now, what about a dependent clause, Miss Tanya?
Okay, so dependent clause here is a clause that does not express a complete thought.
Okay, so it does not express a complete thought because it needs a subordinate conjunction. So all of us know already what subordinate conjunctions are, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, a complex sentence has independent clauses, which have subject and predicate. It can be complete sentences on their own. Now, independent clauses have subject and predicate. Of course, clauses can be clauses itself if it has subject and predicate. So if it does not have subject or predicate, it is not a clause. Now, the second is dependent clause or the subordinate clause. Dependent clause starts with a subordinate conjunction that contains a subject and verb, but does not express a complete thought. Okay, as what I have said earlier, it does not express a complete thought because it needs a subordinate conjunction that can link the dependent clause to independent clause. So the third one is subordinating conjunctions. Now here are some examples of common subordinating conjunctions. We have after, although, as, because, before, how, if, once, since, as, though, till, until, when, where, whenever, and while. So you will put it before the dependent clause. Are we clear, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So I have here an example. The bat sleeps until the night comes. So the independent clause here is the bat sleeps, and the dependent clause is until the night comes. Now, Miss Yaral, are you there?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, in the independent clause, can you tell me where the subject is?
The subjects in the independent clause, sir, is bat.
Okay, that's right. Very good. Now, how about the predicate?
The predicate in the independent cluster is sleeps.
Okay, that's right, Miss Ural. Very good. Now, here in dependent clause, can I call Miss Tanya?
Sir,
Okay, in the dependent clause, can you tell me first where the subordinating conjunction is?
until sir,
Okay, that's right. Now, can you tell me where the subject is?
night sir,
Okay, very good. Now, can you tell me where the predicate is?
comes.
Okay, that's right. Very good, class. Now, I have here another example. If you want to learn about animals, you can visit a zoo. So as you can see, the dependent clause comes first, and the independent clause is in the last part of the sentence. Now remember, class, that the two can be switched if you want. You can still say you can visit a zoo if you want to learn about animals, or you can say if you want to learn about animals, you can visit a zoo. Now, Miss Tanya, can you tell me where the dependent clause is?
The dependent clause sir is if you want to learn about animals.
Okay, that's right. Now, can you tell me where the subordinate conjunction is?
The word if sir,
That's right. Very good. Now, can you tell me where the subject is?
you,
That's right. Now, how about the predicate?
um, learn. I want sir want.
Okay, the predicate in the dependent clause is want. Okay, very good, Miss Tanya. Now, Miss Yorel, can you tell me where the independent clause is?
The independent cluster is you can visit a zoo.
Very good. Now, can you tell me where the subject is?
The subject, sir, is you.
That's right. Now, can you tell me where the predicate is? The
I
main
think, sir,
predicate.
the main predicate, sir, is visit.
Okay, that's right.
Visit.
That's correct. Very good, class. Okay, so we have here another example. So as you can see, there is uh, two subordinating conjunctions. So that means that there is two dependent clause. Now, can you tell me where the dependent clauses are, Miss Yaral?
Sir, the dependent class there is the wherever you go and the because they serve humans for their entire life.
That's right. So in the first dependent clause, can you tell me where the subordinating conjunction is?
The subordinating conjunction in the first dependent clause there is the word wherever.
That's right. So can you tell me where the subject is?
The subject, sir, is the word you.
Okay, so how about the predicate?
The word go. So
Okay, that's right. So in the second dependent clause, can you tell me where the subordinate conjunction is?
the subordinate conjunction in the second dependence clause, sir, is the word because.
That's right. Now, how about the subject?
The subject, sir, is because they serve humans for their they because.
Yeah,
They,
that's
yes.
correct. The subject is they. Now, how about the predicate?
The predicates there, sir, is serve and humans for the entire life.
Okay, very good class. That's correct. Now, if you really have understood our lesson, I will ask you some question. Miss Yaral, so what is a complex sentence?
So, according to what I have learned, sir, a complex sentence is a sentence that is made up of main clause and subordinate clause with the independent two or more dependent clause and independent one independent clause. Sir.
Okay, very good, Miss Yaral. Now, Miss Tanya, are you around?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here's your question. Now, what conjunction introduced a dependent clause?
Conjunction, subordinating conjunctions, sir.
Okay, the conjunction that introduced a dependent clause is a subordinate conjunction. Now, Miss Tanya, can you construct a complex sentence using the subordinating conjunction whether?
Whether, wait, sir, wait.
Okay, take your time, Miss Tanya. Using the subordinate conjunction whether.
Um, I am going to school whether you like it or not.
Okay, very good, Miss Tanya. Clap your hands. So you really have understood our lesson for today. Now, let's proceed to another activity. So this will be group activity, which you will be grouped into four groups. So the group one will be the dog group. Group two will be the cat group. Group three will be the bird group. Group four will be the cow group. So what you're going to do is in each group assigned to different animals, you will write at least two facts about your respective animals using complexes through Google Form. So it should be minimum of two sentences. I will be showing you the rubric. So we have here the content, presentation, and cooperation. Excellent, 15 points. Good, 10 points. Fair, 5 points. Now, can you please scan the code? Finished? Okay, so I will let you use Grammarly to ensure correct grammar. Now, I will give you 10 minutes to construct the sentences, brainstorm your ideas with your group. The timer starts now. Okay, time's up. Please present your outputs. Okay, class, so all of you really did a great job in constructing a complex sentence. Now, all of you know already how to construct a complex sentence. So give yourself 10 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, very good class. Now, um, we will have our evaluation to really know if you have understood our lesson for today. Now, still, I will present a QR code. You have to scan the code because the quiz will be in that QR code. Now you have to choose the letter which corresponds to the correct answer. Now here is the QR code. Kindly scan everyone. Okay. Okay, so who got the perfect score?
Me, sir.
Wow,
Me,
very good,
sir.
everyone. So you really have instilled knowledge about our topic for today. Very good, everyone. Okay, so we will have an assignment to be passed next meeting. So in a one whole sheet of paper, you will write a 5 sentence paragraph about the importance of animal habitats. Include two or more complex sentences, underline the dependent clause, and then close the independent clause. Submit it next meeting. Okay, that's all, class. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye and
Goodbye
thank you,
and
Sir
thank
Dave.
you, Sir Dave.